Goeie avond allemaal weer. Zaterdagavond, 7 uur. We zitten bijna op de helft, want vannacht is dat uurtje extra er ook weer bij. Ik hoop dat iedereen lekker gegeten heeft. En we gaan gelijk even kijken. Vanavond hebben we erbij Dominique en we hebben Don. En ik zie dat Dominique al met zijn beest bezig is. Goedenavond Dominique.
Goedenavond, ik ben inderdaad met mijn beest bezig. Ik ben nog niet klaar met mijn vliegtuig. Ik ben van plan om hem morgen, begin van de middag, wil ik hem verder spuiten. En dan ga ik kijken of ik hem helemaal dicht kan plakken. En alles een goede kleur kan krijgen. En dan ga nu vanavond alle, zeg maar de base maken. Dus alle houtjes hier erop. Hier komt wat gras op. Hier komt een houtwandje tegenaan. En dan komen nog wat graspolletjes en dingetjes tussen de plankjes door. Dat ga ik vanavond doen.
Oké.
Even iets anders dan dat kleine plastic.
Ja, precies.
Ik kreeg een beetje vierkante, of hoe noem je dat? Van die puntige ogen. Van al die kleine onderdeeltjes.
Ja, je moet gewoon op tijd ook even een keer afwisselen met plastic of met wat anders, hè?
Ja, daarom.
Dus
ik ga mijn best doen.
Leuk. Ja, dan gaan we nu kijken bij Don.
Un momento, please.
Yes.
Ja, rustig aan. Wij hebben nog in ieder geval het hele blok van 4 uur nog. Dus,
We hebben nog 24,5 uur te gaan. Nee, bijna 25.
Ja, ik ben vrij opgeschoten met mijn Fokke D21. Het is de laatste keer dat ik lied afmaak, daar ben ik heel eerlijk in. Het is niet mijn ding. Maar we gaan gewoon rustig verder met hetgene waar we mee bezig zijn.
Ja, inderdaad.
En ik heb ook nog de mystery build, die moet ik nog eventjes wat een en ander doen. Dus dat gaat helemaal goed komen. Dan gaan we lekker door.
Precies. Lekker bezig. Rustig aan. Nou, fijne avond in ieder geval.
Hetzelfde, jongen.
En ik zie gelijk dat we James hebben. Hallo James.
Hi, how are you doing? You alright?
Hello James.
Fine. How was your work day?
Yeah. Yeah, all good,
Do
mate.
that again, James, please.
Yeah.
I'm pleased to be at home, put it that way.
Yeah. It was a little distraction this day for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, I'll be honest, I had booked this weekend off. My job, basically, I have to cover people that are sick or whatever. So, yeah, unfortunately, I had to go in today. So, hey, never mind.
Okay.
How's everybody else doing?
Yeah. Doing fine. It's
Hanging in there.
still hanging in. So yeah, doing fine.
Good.
I don't have to ask you where you are now with your model.
Oh, I can show you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done something on work today?
No, I wouldn't do such a thing.
Yeah.
Contribute professional, me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So basically, what I've managed to do is I've primed the inside.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure what the colour should be yet, so I've got to fiddle with that next. I think all the underneath is done.
Nice.
Etc. So that bit's done. The top half. Let me deal with that first because that's going to upset me if that keeps on doing that. So the top half, I've got everything bits and pieces done that I can do so far.
Yeah.
For that, I've also got my side fenders all ready to go. 2 of those. Well, let's just leave that to dry up there. And then I've obviously got my howitzer that I've started to put together. Pretty much there, but I don't want to put it in yet. So yeah, so that's all done as well. So that can be primed. This can be primed, and I need to sort out the inside. That's really my next goal, is to get that done, so then I can button it all up.
Yeah.
And get it sorted. So yeah, I've done a bit. I've not done loads, but yeah.
Do you already know what color the inside is going to be, the interior?
No, I'm struggling to figure out what color it should be. I think it should be sort of like a light grey or something like that, but or maybe even not a pale blue, but a white blue, something like that. I don't know.
James,
Yes,
beige.
beige. Oh.
Interior is beige. The sheets are black.
Yeah.
That's the color from the set I have built 2.
Right.
And the interior is beige. Some parts are wood. The stakes and that stuff, wood. And the seats are black leather.
Right, cool. And I knew the seats were black leather. So that's cool. Okay, beige. Right, okay. We'll go with beige then. The great Don has told me.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Okay.
let's see how far Stefan is coming along.
I'm glad you've been a little bit distracted today. This is how far I am now.
What?
Yep.
He's finished.
Almost. It's not quite ready, but I've done a lot of work today. So
Really?
yeah, really. I'm sorry, James. Hij is er stil van, onze James. Dus
James, you're sitting at the desk or laying on the ground?
You fainted. Hello, James?
Hello. Yeah.
are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just, come on.
Oké. Nou, ik hoop dat iedereen vanavond weer een hele leuke avond heeft. Lekker bouwen. En ja, we zullen wel eens even gaan kijken. En waar doen we het ook alweer allemaal voor? Ja, voor geld in te zamelen om dit te kunnen blijven doen. We hebben geld nodig voor bouwmodellen te kunnen verzenden. Voor de StreamYard. Voor bouwavonden te kunnen organiseren. Aanschaffen van materiaal zoals snijmatten, lijm, mesje. Om mee te kunnen sturen met de modelbouwkits die gedoneerd worden. En we laten ook flyers en posters drukken om meer bekendheid te genereren op het moment dat we ergens bij een evenement aanwezig zijn. Dus ik zou zeggen doneer, want we zijn echt afhankelijk van giften om dit te kunnen blijven continueren. En we zijn er echt van afhankelijk. Hier nog even een klein filmpje om te laten zien wat we doen. Skillmodels voor Vets organiseert bouwavonden voor veteranen die gewond zijn geraakt. Om aan een ontspanning te komen, om uit het sociale isolement te komen. En zodat ze met z'n allen bij elkaar zijn met een gemeenschappelijke deler. En dat is modelbouw.
bij Echo's in Oorschot. Daar zijn we te gast. Daar krijgen we een ruimte ter beschikking om met z'n allen gezellig te kunnen bouwen. Veteranen uiteenlopende reacties. De ene geeft de reactie van, ja, verdorie, ik heb nachten gemaakt van 3 tot 4 uur. En sinds dat ik bezig ben met de modelbouw maak ik al nachten van 7 tot 8 uur. Dus die hebben daar flinke vooruitgang mee. De andere veteraan die zegt, ja, ik kan mijn gedachten lekker verzetten. En ja, die komen echt helemaal tot rust. Nu op dit moment is, we zijn net iets meer dan een jaar bezig en we zijn nog aan het uitbreiden. En de bedoeling is dat we over een paar jaar dat we helemaal uitgespreid zijn over heel Nederland. Dat we over heel Nederland locaties hebben waar dat veteranen kunnen bouwen. En we hopen volgend jaar op de Nationale Veteranendag onszelf te kunnen presenteren.
Ja, dat is dus waar we het uiteindelijk allemaal voor doen, wat we allemaal doen. In het filmpje sprak ik al over dat we hopen uiteindelijk over heel Nederland uitgewaaid te zijn. Op dit moment zijn we bij het VST, de Huis ter Heide zijn we al lekker aan het bouwen. Dat wordt georganiseerd door Tom. Die is daar geweldig mee bezig. Schagen door André Meulemans, die is al druk bezig. Daar moeten we binnenkort ook even afspraken mee maken om daar lekker te gaan kijken. We zijn ook druk bezig om te kijken of dat we straks in Schaarsbergen aan de gang kunnen. Daar zijn we nu in gesprek, of daar willen we in ieder geval in gesprek gaan. Dat wordt door Danny gedaan, onze andere host van de andere blokken. En Don die is daar ook mee bezig. En misschien, ik weet niet of jij er al wat meer over kan vertellen, Don?
Helaas kan ik nog niet.
Nee, jullie zijn er nog druk mee bezig, hè?
Ja.
Oké. Nou, we wachten.
Wie is aan het
Ja, ik hoor het. We zijn er in ieder geval druk mee bezig en we houden jullie op de hoogte op het moment dat daar ontwikkelingen van zijn. Dat is te zien op onze website onder andere en op onze Facebookpagina. Dus hou die lekker in de gaten. Mochten er mensen zijn, veteranen zijn die zeggen van, goh, hier in de buurt zit bij mij een veteranenontmoetingscentrum waar we eventueel terecht kunnen, waar we lekker kunnen bouwen. Ja, geef het eventjes aan bij ons, dan kunnen wij er in ieder geval reclame voor maken dat je daar ook lekker aan het bouwen bent. En dan proberen we je zoveel mogelijk te ondersteunen hierin. Dus ja, lekker bouwen. En we hopen over heel Nederland uitgespreid te zijn over een paar jaar. Landelijke Veteranendag. Nou, we hadden daar eigenlijk al willen staan. Alleen, ja, corona heeft natuurlijk wat bloed in het eten gegooid. Dus we moeten heel even afwachten wanneer dat de eerstvolgende Veteranendag is in Den Haag. En dan hopen wij daar ook te kunnen zijn. En met een aantal bouwers. Ik wil nu het woord weer teruggeven aan Miranda.
Ja, goedenavond allemaal. We zijn weer lekker bezig. En ja, we gaan er weer een leuke avond van maken uiteraard. Wat later vanavond verwachten we Welkom ook nog. En Welkom is van Models for Heroes in Engeland. De organisatie waar dat wij onze stichting op gebaseerd hebben. En Welkom sluit dus straks aan, maar die had ook nog een kleine mededeling voor ons.
Hi, my name is Malcolm Childs. I am the chairman and founder of Models for Heroes. We are a charitable organization, just like Scale Models for Vets in the Netherlands. I am here to wish you all the best with your 48-hour marathon build. I am wearing orange for good luck, and I'm here at Models for Heroes HQ, ready to join you in your efforts. I hope you raise lots and lots of money. I hope you raise lots and lots of profile. I hope that you raise at least 1,000 florins. Euros. Best of luck. Don't stay up all the time. Get some sleep. Build loads. And I hope that everything goes really well. Cheers. Bye.
Ja, leuk filmpje van Malcolm.
Zeker. Welkom zien we straks dus ook nog terug. James made us a short clip too, where he wishes us luck for this day. But unfortunately, the clip was too big, so I can't show him. And so maybe we can show it tomorrow.
Did you receive it? Okay.
Yeah, I received it, but it was too large. It was too big. I sent you a message back.
Oh, have you? Oh. Right, okay.
James, tonight night crash or not?
No crash. It was cancelled, so I could be here.
Thanks. More.
That's all right.
Lieve mensen, ik wil ook nog heel even wat aandacht besteden aan de veiling-items die op Facebook staan. We hebben op dit moment 1 bieding op een bouwdoos en er zijn zoveel meer dingen waar dat je op kunt bieden en zo de moeite waard. Dus alsjeblieft kijk op Facebook, op onze pagina en doe een leuk bod op de bouwdozen of de diorama's die er staan. Want het is echt zonde als die zonder bieding weer terug de kast in zouden moeten natuurlijk. De bouwdozen van Dominique die zouden sowieso dan naar de stichting toe gaan. Maar liever maken wij er natuurlijk iemand gewoon heel erg blij mee. Dus doe een leuk bod op de veiling items. En ja, ze staan bovenaan de Facebookpagina, kan niet missen. En op 31 oktober, dus morgen om 6 uur, dan stopt de veiling. En dan maken we bekend wie wat heeft gewonnen, eigenlijk. En mocht je nou denken van, goh, wat staat er dan allemaal in die veiling? Dat kan ik je ook even laten zien. De volgende items worden geveld en zijn ook te zien op Facebook. Dit figuur van Warriors 1/8. Het is een vampier. En je kunt hierop bieden vanaf 15 euro. De gemiddelde prijzen liggen rond de 30 euro of hoger voor dit model. Aangeboden door de veteraan modelbouw. En het merk Warriors wordt niet meer gemaakt. Dus het is ja, een model wat niet meer verkrijgbaar is verder. Geldt ook voor deze. Is ook een vampier. 1 op 8. Ook van Warriors. Bieden vanaf 15 euro. En is ook aangeboden door de veteraan modelbouw. Dit figuur is 1 op 35 en wordt beschikbaar gesteld door Tom Stout. En hierop kun je vrij bieden. Deze Dingo 2 GE A3.3, die wordt beschikbaar gesteld door Dominique. En hier mag je vrij op bieden. Geldt ook voor deze Dingo. Ook vrij bieden hierop. En wordt aangeboden door Dominique. En deze SBW 40P2 wordt ook aangeboden door Dominique. Ook daarop kun je vrij bieden. Deze drie zijn allemaal 1 op 35 ook. Dit diorama van Dieter. Daar mag je ook vrij op bieden. The Lady in the Tub. En deze wordt aangeboden door Don. Het is een diorama met de case. En hierop mag je ook vrij bieden. En wil je nou detailfoto's hiervan, dan stuur je gewoon even een bericht naar Don. En dan stuurt je met alle liefde en plezier ook wat foto's met het privébericht. Geldt ook voor deze, die is ook aangeboden door Don. En hier mag je ook vrij op bieden. Wil je hier meer informatie over? Geldt ook, stuur Don even een privéberichtje. Deze wordt ook aangeboden door Don. Ook vrij bieden. Deze bouwkit, de Dakota, wordt aangeboden door de veteraan modelbouw. Met een super decal sheet. En bieden vanaf 15 euro. En deze IPR. 3S voor. Bieden vanaf 25 euro. Aangeboden door de veteraan modelbouw. En hier staat een bod op en dat is 25 euro. Dan onze Guusje, die heeft dit model, dit diorama gemaakt, 1 op 87. Ontzettend mooi afgewerkt. En de naam is Forensic Gulliver's Travel Diorama. En daarmee moet wel rekening worden gehouden dat het bieden is vanaf 50 euro. Vanwege de materialen. En de tijd die hierin zit. Want het zijn echt minuscule details allemaal. En overal geldt het voor natuurlijk. De gehele opbrengst gaat 100% naar de stichting. En Stefan heeft zojuist al een beetje uitgelegd waar we dat allemaal voor gebruiken. En mocht je nou zeggen, goh, ik vind het zo leuk om online ook te kijken naar die stichting Skill Models for Vets. Onder andere daarvoor gebruiken wij ook het geld, want deze show, om deze te hosten, zo op deze manier. Daar hebben we ook geld voor nodig. 1 keer per jaar moeten wij het abonnement verlengen daarvoor. En dat kost iets meer dan €200. We hebben op dit moment een €145 opgehaald. Dus het zou mooi zijn als we in ieder geval de kosten voor StreamYard eruit kunnen halen. Dat we in ieder geval online ook onze activiteiten voort kunnen zetten. Zo bereiken we meer veteranen. Ook veteranen die niet naar buiten willen. Die gewoon lekker thuis achter de tv toch mee willen kijken, toch mee willen doen. Inspiratie opdoen. Met foto's insturen die wij vervolgens weer laten zien. En daar heel erg gelukkig van worden om daar ook wat feedback op te krijgen. Dus wil je ons steunen, dan ben je van harte welkom om een donatie te doen. Maakt niet uit, alle kleine beetjes helpen. We vragen echt geen €100 van je. Alles wat je kunt missen is meegenomen. En waarvoor onze hartelijke dank uiteraard. Ik denk dat iedereen druk bezig is, want iedereen staat op mute op dit moment.
Ja.
Everyone is on mute.
Allemaal geconcentreerd aan het werk.
Ja, dat klopt. Dat was even vanwege de... Ik moest even heen en weer lopen.
Ah,
Soms wil ik nog wel eens ergens tegenaan lopen.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to make myself a brew.
sorry, what did you say, James?
I'm just going to be back in a minute. I'm just going to make myself a brew. Cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Ja.
Ik ben het bij het vorige blok vergeten van morgen. En begin van de middag. Maar later vanavond gaan we wel nog Raad het plaatje doen. Als we wat meer mensen hebben die meekijken, dan gaan we dat lekker spelen. Nou, lieve mensen, ik weet niet of dat een stressmomentje wordt of dat we er juist happy van worden, maar we zijn op de helft van de bouwmarathon.
Jippie.
Dus dit is even een pijlmoment. Zijn we allemaal ook op de helft van wat je wilde bereiken? Zo niet, geen paniek, want dat is helemaal niet erg. Het doel is ook niet om het af te krijgen. Het is leuk als het af is, maar het is natuurlijk niet verplicht. Het gaat voornamelijk gewoon om de lol die we hebben. Dat is nummer 1. En verder is het leuk als we wat donaties binnenhalen natuurlijk. Dus nogmaals, lieve mensen, wil je ons steunen, dan kun je op onderstaande bankrekeningnummer overmaken wat je kan missen, wat je wil. Waarvoor onze hartelijke dank, want alles gaat 100% naar de veteranen. En onze James had het net al over dat hij even een bakje koffie ging pakken. Ik denk dat het een goed moment is om eventjes een kopje koffie even bij te vullen. En eventjes de benen te strekken. En eventjes ergens anders op te concentreren voor een minuutje of 5. En dat zijn we weer. Het is maar even om even een herinnering te geven dat je niet moet vergeten om even wat te drinken, wat te eten, een snackje te pakken. Louis has joined us. He says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Louis.
Evening, Lewis.
Erik Huiver en André Meulemans, die kijken ook mee, zie ik. Goedenavond, heren.
Goedenavond.
James, we have a message for you from Louis. He says, how is the diorama with the electrics going?
Yeah, it's definitely going. Definitely going, Lewis. I'm really chuffed. I've seen the pictures of what Lewis has been doing, and really he's creating an absolute monster of a diorama. Well done, mate.
Oh. Well, you can send us a message if you want, Lewis, so we can show it.
Oh yeah, honestly, the electrics he's putting in is
We're very curious right now. André Meulmans die zegt: hoi mensen, gaat alles nog naar wens?
Hey André. Ja hoor, hier gaat het prima.
We zijn nog lekker bezig, dus gaat het allemaal nog goed? Ja. We hopen alleen natuurlijk om de donaties een beetje omhoog te krijgen nog. Maar dat zullen we afwachten. Lewis says it could be, unfortunately, James has it all. He's just building as we speak.
He keeps throwing it back to me, doesn't he?
He first called you Jane, but I hope that was the autocorrect. I think Steph will be in later too. Arjan de Krij die zegt succes maat.
En weet je waar je dat niet ziet? Normaal gesproken zie je altijd die dingen altijd in beeld. Die wat zegt, maar nu niet.
Dat komt omdat er dingen voorbij komt.
James, I don't know if you heard it just a few minutes ago, but we are halfway. Only 48 hours. I think James is going for another refill for his coffee.
Yeah, I'm just catching up with the post, otherwise I'll get told off later.
Ah.
Must remember to make an album tonight because I haven't done that yet.
Daar gaan we, Jan. Hey Stefan.
Ja.
We hadden het toch over bij mij op die dioramenbouw in Sanctuary. Die over 1,72.
Ja.
Weet je dat die jongen pas op de helft is?
Oh,
En nog 2 jaar werk, minimaal.
zo.
Als die klaar is, jongen.
Nou, als die pas op de helft is nu.
Nee, minimaal nog 2 jaar werk, zegt hij.
Oh, snel te gapen.
Ja, ik ga het filmpje laten zien waar hij aan het werk is. Zo hij gefilmd, maar ik hoop dat hij aan het werk is.
Louis vraagt, so you don't know names, put the person in the top corner opposite James. What materials are you using? You mean Stefan?
Yeah. First, we're putting the names back. What kind of materials I'm using? Too many. For the weathering, I had used Mechamo, the matte aluminium, and after that I used hairspray for the chipping later, and then after that, after the chipping, I had used AK slimy grime dog for the weathering, the moss on the aeroplane, and a lot of decals.
En die kost wat
in a nutshell.
Ja.
Straks nog naar Lammy toe ook nog. Want die is weggevolgd.
Now I'm using
Die is weggevolgd van
a small
5
piece of cloth. And then I'm using PVA glue mixed with water. So I can put it over the aeroplane. Have to look where I put it. Yep.
Moet het te vlak worden.
No. I don't think I'm gonna use this.
I hope that answered your question, Louis. Otherwise, let us know. Oh, now we see the names back.
En volgens mij deed er ook geen volle kraag gegooid.
Okay, another question from Louis. Okay, thank you for that. How about the person with blue cutting board? Dat is Dominique. Dominique.
Ja, sorry, ik stond op mute.
Geen probleem. Louis wants to know what kind of materials you are using. Wat voor materiaal dat je gebruikt.
Oh, balsa wood. That's very soft. You can balsa wood is you can everything with it. Knak.
Oh.
It is easy. And this is a little wood for making wooden ships. I make this on mijn display. En I do is wooden planks. That's it.
Okay, Jay. Louis, if you have any other questions, just let us know. Oh, you also want to know from Don? Don?
We gaan dat tegen jou, hoor.
Ja, lekker belangrijk.
Louis wil weten wat voor materiaal jij gebruikt.
Oh, sorry. Plastic. Ja, wat bedoelt u ermee? Ik zit helemaal niet op te laten, jongens. Sorry.
Nee, dat maakt niet uit.
De vraag is met wat voor materiaal dat je allemaal aan bezig bent. Wat voor weathering, wat voor verf, dat soort dingen.
Moet ik daar allemaal opgenomen wat ik nou voor deze gebruik heb?
Kort samengevat.
Ik zet ze allemaal in beeld. Weet je, dat is veel makkelijker. Dit is de finish. Dit is een beetje zo wat ik gebruikt heb. Louis?
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
En nu ben je bezig met een wash?
Nee, ik ben hem aan het lakken.
Ah,
Ik ga hem even aflakken.
okay. He's putting the varnish up right now.
Voordat ik de decals ga plakken.
Does he dare to ask? Oh, how sweet of you, Louis. And so as not to leave him out, well, how about James? What about James?
I'm using a great deal of luck.
You used a great deal of luck.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've got enough, so I might have to pop to the shops tomorrow and get some more. But yeah, no, at the moment, I'm just using model color paint on a palette, and a very poor eye because it's not grand great. But thanks, Lewis. No, it would be all right. It would just luckily you don't see an awful lot of this. I don't know why I'm doing it really, but Don will criticise me if I don't. So.
And the paint is from Vallejo?
The paint, yeah, it's this particular paint I'm using right now is that one there. It's model color, 822 German black brown. So yeah, what we're gonna do?
Is that model color on a wet palette? Yeah.
Yeah.
It works very well.
Sorry.
That works very well.
On a wet palette, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love model color. It's I don't. In fact, it's the only paint I use. I don't use any other color. any other
Okay.
paint brand. So yeah, it's more for figure painting, if I'm honest. However, I have learned how to thin it and get it how I want it to be, so it goes through an airbrush okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it works for me. So, and again with the palette to help when you're doing some detail like this, it works a dream. So yeah, don't look too closely because the lines aren't brilliant.
Oh, Louis thought it was Mr. Hobby. My mistake, he says.
No. I am. It's the only paint I use. And I'll be honest, it's not really because it's the best paint in the world. It's just the case of when I started getting my hobby and space together, a local shop was closing down and it had a lot of it, so I bought some, and I've had to learn how to use it. So, and since then, like I say, I don't use anything else. I got other brands, but they're not anything special. I personally can't stand Tamiya. I just can't get on with it at all. So,
But that's only for the paint or for the brand?
oh no, the brand's great, you know, but the paint itself, I just can't use it. Every time I've tried to use Tamiya, it's never gone well. So, yeah, it's just me, really.
It's very personal what kind of brand you're using for the paints and weathering stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, with the, like I said, with as I've always said to people starting out in the hobby, buy what's local to you, buy what you can get hold of easily.
Yeah.
And learn how to use it. You know, I've got Humbrol because that's all I had at the time. I've put it in bottles, but I have Humbrol, and I can get that through an airbrush. Okay.
Yeah.
It takes a bit of practice to get the right ratio, etc. Some of the paints are the pigments are large and not overly friendly. But you learn to use what you've got. So, and that's exactly what I've done. So, but the model color I just think is very versatile because obviously it's great for figure painting on a palette like I'm doing now. Like I say, you can get it through an airbrush and get good coverage with it. So for me personally, it just seems daft to have lots of different brands when one brand will do all the jobs I want it to do. So
yeah,
because let's face it, to have a set of paints, like a full set of paints, is expensive. You know, if you buy a pot a week or something like that, it soon builds up. But to have 5 or 6 different brands because they do different jobs, you're talking a lot of money sat on your shelves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I got a lot of different brands of paint just because of the
different uses.
For the different uses.
Uh-huh.
I got a silver chrome paint.
Yeah.
That's from Green Stuff World.
Oh yeah.
Just because of it just looks like a mirror.
It's very shiny.
Yeah,
Very shiny. And I just needed that for special occasions. And normally I'm working with Mick Ammo because that's for me a very good paint to work with. I'm very happy with it. But also AK and yeah, Vallejo, all kind of stuff I'm using.
Yeah.
And it costs a lot of money.
Yeah, it does. You know, I've got friends that have got, the full range of Tamiya, the full range of Aquis, the full range of oh God, just so many.
Yeah.
And, you know, to buy the full range, whether you need it or not, that's a lot of investment. And also, I've noticed over the years that particular friends have done that, and then gone, well, I don't really like that paint. So I'm a great believer in try something. If you get on with it, if it works for you, stick with it.
Yeah, right.
Unless of course, something like the green stuff that you've just mentioned there, that's something I want to try because it's meant to be amazing. But that's that's going to be a couple of bottles. That's not going to be
just only a few bottles. That's more than enough.
Yeah.
And the color shifters from Green Stuff World or Vallejo are great too.
Yeah, I've not tried them, so and like I say, I think that's part of the thing is that I will use something in which I can get on with, and I don't look elsewhere. I just carry on. So
yeah, we are more into the fantasy stuff. So
yeah,
you are into the fantasy stuff. I'm more in the military.
Sometimes you make a switch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, that's a very good point. You know, there are certain paints that are more suited for certain parts of the hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so that has a factor into what you have on the shelf as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I have the really bright colors. And Stefan is more the military colors.
Yeah.
But Guusje says, hi, gaat lekker kanjers. Dankjewel, Guusje.
Hey, Guusje.
And Dan is also watching. Good evening all, he says.
Evening, Dan.
And I don't know if this information is quite right, but Lewis says, hello Dan, James is just saying his 10 feet Dio with flashing lights and smoke effects is coming along really nicely.
I've just suddenly twigged what he's on about. I got it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, basically that, it's a bit of a secret, but it won't be if he carries on making comments like that. I'll be...
Yeah, but he forgot the sound effects.
Yeah, the sound effects will just be sheer frustration.
There says 10 feet. Wow, James, a big boy.
Lewis, you know what? You are so going to get some when I next see you.
Some and a bit more.
Well, what he forgets is that obviously we've got our build next year. So, we've already got already got to set Don up to slow him up more than anything else. So it'll end up being Don and Lewis at the moment.
What do you say, James?
I was just saying that on our build next year.
Yeah.
Obviously we've got to devise a way of slowing you up. And obviously Lewis is busy causing trouble in the chat, so it looks like it might be a challenge between you and Lewis.
Yeah. Maybe for next year, I'm going to get a very difficult skill model.
With lights and
With
sound
lights
effects.
and sound effects.
And smoke. On the turning table.
Vliegtuig met compleet interieur. Goed voor jou, Stefan.
Yeah. Do you have a theme for next year, James?
A theme for me will be easy. Theme for you will be much harder. No, not as such. No, we're still debating quite what we're going to do. I really enjoyed one of the years where we did the First World War, like Fokkers and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
I really enjoyed that, but the problem is, by being that Pacific, it puts some people off. So I want to be all inclusive to get as many people as we can on it. So I don't know. I think what I might do, what I'm considering doing is I'm considering setting different challenges. Not necessarily for you, but you know, just giving like a choice. These are the challenges. Whatever challenge you choose to take, that's what you take.
James.
So, yeah.
Lewis is already backing out.
He's already bugging out.
I'm not going to be able to make it, I'm afraid.
James, I'm in.
Yeah. Too late, Lewis.
James Lewis, who is pushing who under the bus right now?
Well, it'll be me pushing him under the bus because I'm the one that does all the decisions on it. So
yeah.
Okay, Lewis
I might have to volunteer him.
He's already giving up. He says downwind.
I'm building a bike next year for you.
A bike?
Yeah, een zondag.
Skill 101.
109. In 48 hours.
You know, the scary part is I know you could probably do it as well.
For me, as a challenge, I'm going to build with one hand strapped on my back.
and one eye closed.
Or blindfolded.
Ja, ik moet alleen de dikkels nog, dan is hij klaar.
Ja, ik blijf nog gewoon even doorgaan. Want ik kan nou ook zeggen dat ik klaar ben, maar ja, ik ga gewoon nog even lekker door.
Ja, weet je wat het is? Je vindt altijd wel puntjes, zeg maar, die veranderd kunnen worden. Of wat dan ook. Maar daar hou je toch altijd bij een model.
Mm-hmm.
Ik bedoel, ik heb nou beneden heb ik die Italië bike staan, die BMW. Ik heb de foto's gezien, weet je wel, van dingen die kan veranderen. Dus ik zit eraan te denken om te demonteren bepaalde dingen en te gaan veranderen.
Ja.
Dom, Louis die zegt, just one bike done. I must admit, I was expecting about 10.
No, I try to 48. One every hour.
Lopende mandwerk.
Do you get the feeling that people are generally just setting themselves up to be overly challenged next time?
Ja.
Oké, dat is heel vaag. Stefan, moet je kijken. Ik heb hem geairbrush. Ja, dan heb ik hem met glossy blanke lak finish van Valerio heb ik hem afgelakt. Alle lak begint te barsten. Waar ligt dat dan aan?
Wat is dat vandaag, joh?
Ja, wat is dat vandaag?
What the fuck, joh, begint allemaal te barsten.
Ja, heb je dat gezien van Dave?
Ja.
Ook zoiets.
Allemaal blisters erop.
Het ligt aan
hier de voorkant, ja, dat is niet te zien nou, maar
ja,
ik zal je een foto sturen. Moet je kijken, dat is niet normaal.
Het ligt aan het type vliegtuig.
Ik denk het, want
Ja,
jullie
ik
hebben
denk
allemaal...
het. Ik denk het echt, ja.
Het ligt aan de D21.
Ik zal je een fotootje sturen.
Het ligt aan Special Hobby. Waar het model vandaan komt.
I think maybe, actually thinking about it, Don, maybe you and Lewis could do a 130-second bomber of some description.
First World War bomber.
Oh, now that would be lovely, yeah.
Yes, that is on my list, the Red Baron.
Oh, dit is zonde.
Kijk. Oeh.
Ja, en ik weet niet waar dat aan ligt hoor.
Ik snap er echt geen kut van. Maar die vleugels zien.
Oh jee.
Wat dan, joh?
Ja, op een of andere manier denk ik dat hij niet goed gehecht is hoor. Heb je de lak, heb je de kleur, heb je die gewoon goed laten drogen voordat je die blanke lak eroverheen deed? Die vernis.
Heb je het niet nat op nat gedaan, Don?
Nee. Kijk. Ik stuur je een filmpje.
Ligt het daaraan?
Nee, dat is puur voor drogen. Die gebruik ik altijd.
Maar dan zal het toch ook niet aan liggen, wel?
Nee, daar ligt het niet aan. Nee, normaal gesproken doe ik wel nat op nat spuiten. Dat geeft bij mijn voertuig geeft dat een heel apart effect. Maar deze heb ik extra laten drogen. Deze heb ik geairbrushed voor het eten. Dan heb ik hem laten drogen. De verwarming staat hier op 20 graden. Dus het is warme lucht hier zo. En dan die ventilator aan. En die heb ik altijd aan met spuiten. Maar dit is de eerste keer dat ik wel die blanke lak van Glossy gebruik.
Nou, dan zou ik die in ieder geval voorlopig even niet meer gebruiken.
Kan het over de datum gaan?
Nee.
Je hebt het wel gewoon goed geschud.
Ja.
Ja, zo.
Vreemd, joh.
Nou, straks met mijn poeder aan de gang. Kijken of ik de weg kan werken op een of andere manier.
Misschien kun je het even in de groep zetten. die jij hebt. Om even te vragen of dat zij weten wat de reden is dat ze daar misschien ervaring mee hebben.
Ja, dat is echt nieuw voor mij. Ik heb dat meegemaakt.
Ik heb het ook nog nooit eerder gezien, eerlijk gezegd. Niet dat het niet de bedoeling was, moet ik zeggen. Want je hebt wel van die crackling paint, daar lijkt het een beetje op.
Ja. Kijk, het moet wel een oud vliegtuig ruiken natuurlijk. Maar dit is wel heel apart dat het zo gaat scheuren op bepaalde plekken. Oh nee, het hele vliegtuig zit onder, zie ik nou. Oh, de onderkant ook.
Van een afstandje zie je het niet, maar van dichtbij wel inderdaad, ja.
Nou ja.
A little bit late reaction, but Louis says, sorry James, you're breaking up. He didn't want to hear about the challenge, I guess.
Yeah, I bet. Right.
Nou, ik denk dat we naar Raad het Plaatje gaan. Ik denk dat dat een goed moment is. Ik zou zeggen, we gaan eerst eventjes onze kopjes koffie bijvullen en dan gaan we naar Raad het Plaatje. André Meulemans, nog even snel de reactie. Don, even een paar proefstukjes maken en met verschil van droogtijd lakken. Dan kun je zien of de droogtijd invloed heeft. Dankjewel voor je tip, André. Zoals gezegd, we gaan eventjes een koffiebreak doen en daarna gaan we naar Raad het Plaatje.
zombie apocalypse.
It's time to guess the thing. The thingamabob. The thingamajig. The thing.
Ja, gaat het plaatje. Ik denk dat het vanzelf wel duidelijk wordt als ik het laat zien. Raad u maar.
Ik zeg Pieter Pan.
Oh.
Nederland.
Monique denkt ook Peter Pan. Louis also says Peter Pan. And that's correct. Peter Pan. Next one. Wacht even op reacties vanuit de kijkers.
Hoe heet dat mensen ook weer? Die sneeuwkoningin geval. Ja, die.
It's frozen. Yeah, but can you name the character? Oh, we have the right answer here. Dan says, I think it's Louis on a weekend bender. Yes, Louis says it's Elsa from Frozen. Yes, that's correct.
Ja. Oké, kom maar aan. Tot zo.
Oh, kijk al reacties vanuit de thuiskijkers. Monique zegt Donald Duck. And Louis also says Donald Duck. That's correct. And who's this? Who is it? Oh, deze keer was André Meulenband de snelste. Tinkerbell. Ook Monique zegt Tinkerbell. En Louis also says Tinkerbell. Yes, sorry. Correct. And who is this? Who is dit? Oh, Dan says Tinkerbell was James explaining things with a point.
Adrielle. Deep in the sea.
Let's see. Louis says Ariel. Ariel. En André zegt ook Ariel. Niet te verwarren met die wasmiddel. En Ariel is uiteraard goed. De Little Mermaid, de kleine zeemermin. En wie is dit? Kijkers thuis. Roept u maar, wie is dit? Louis is very quickly. He says the genie from Aladdin. Iemand nog andere ideeën of zijn we het hier allemaal mee eens? Het is inderdaad de genie van Aladdin, de geest van Aladdin, uit de film van Aladdin. And who's this?
Pluto!
Dan says, I thought a genie came out from a magic lamp, Louis. Louis is.
Wat? Blijven pakken.
Let's see. André zegt Pluto. And also Louis says Pluto. Yeah. It's kind of like our dog, yeah. Pluto. And the next one. We all do know our classics, right? It's Kermit and Doggy. No. Oh, Dan says it's Lewis and Ned. Oh, you are not being kind right now, Dan. But Lewis says Bella and the Beast. André zegt Bella and the Beast. And also Lewis says played by Dan Stevens and Emma Watson in the new film. Yeah, it's a great film. And it's very correct. Beauty and the Beast, Bella and the Beast. Also a golden oldie.
Mary Poppins.
André and also Lewis say Mary Poppins, just like Don in the studio. Next one.
Dombo.
Laat de mensen thuis ook even mee raden, Don.
Sorry. Jeugdsentimental. Ik ben opgegroeid met Disney.
Ja. Wie niet, hè? Die voel je altijd.
Ik denk iedereen wel een beetje.
Ja, toch? André zegt Dumbo. En Louis zegt Dumbo. Ja, the flying elephant. Don't be scared. But who is this? Put it in the comments and you win a big bag of nothing. Louis and André both say it's Shrek. Yes, it is. Can you tell me who this is? Wie is dit? En wel een beetje een thema vandaag, hè? Disney. Nou, André zegt veel jeugdsentiment en daarna nog 100 keer gekeken met de kinderen. Ja, ik denk wij allemaal wel. Maar het blijven stiekem toch leuke films, hè? Er zit altijd wat drama in en dan wordt het zielig en dan wordt het spannend en dan komt er altijd weer goed. So Lewis thinks it's Buzz Lightyear. You guys remember him from Toy Story? It is Buzz Lightyear.
Me and Malcolm.
Who's who?
Now it's wise to say nothing.
I'm the good-looking one, obviously.
And now is the question: who is the good looking?
The left one.
Oh, Dan says James teaching Lewis how to dance. Nou zit ik met dat liedje in mijn hoofd. Wat je van beren leren kan. Lewis says Baloo and Mowgli. Yes, that's correct. André zegt dat ook, Mowgli en vraagteken. But from which movie is it?
Jingle.
Lewis says Jungle Book and André ook. Jungle Book, yes. Very good. I couldn't leave this one out.
Candle in the wind.
Candle in the wind, yeah. Extra points for the one who gets the name right. Louis says Beauty and the Beast. Lumiere, yes. Extra points for you, Louis. Not that you can win anything, but you get the extra points. And who is this? Did you hit your toe again?
Zoiets toch?
Louis says Samba. No. He says from the Lion King. Yeah, it is from the Lion King. Andre says Simba. And Dan wants to know, did someone just choke a cat? Oh, that's not nice. But Andre was right. It's Simba from the Lion King. You also know who this is. Those I don't know if the name in English is Zumba, because we call him in Dutch, we call him Pumbaa. So maybe there's a difference.
In English is Zumba.
Yeah, maybe there's a difference in the name. Damn autocorrect. And Dan says, it's me waiting for a Scooby snack. You got it right. It's Pumbaa or Zumba, but... And that was the last one. Oh, Lou says, I have no idea on this one. I know it's from The Lion King, never seen it though. Yeah, no problem. Some of the names are different in Dutch than in English. From the Disney characters. Uh-oh. Er is er eentje vergeten, de muis in de hoed van Dumbo. Zegt Onno. Okay. Does someone know the name of the mouse in the head from Dumbo? It's been a very long time since I've seen that. Het is een lange tijd geleden dat ik die film heb gezien, dus ik weet niet hoe dat die heet. Maar ik ben benieuwd, want jij zal het vast al wel weten, Onno. En nou kunnen we natuurlijk gaan googlen. Oh, we hebben een antwoord. Monique denkt dat het Timmy is.
Dat is correct.
Ja? Ik zou het echt niet meer weten. Zo lang geleden dat ik die film heb gezien.
Timmy Mouse. Timmy de muis.
Ah, kijk. Nou. Vergeten we nooit meer. Dankjewel voor het opletten, Onno. In English it is Timothy. Timothy Q, ja. Thank you, Lewis, for clearing that up. En jij ook natuurlijk, Monique. Dan weten we het in het Nederlands en in het Engels. Dank jullie wel voor het meespelen van het raadsplaatje. In het volgende blok hebben ze vast ook alweer een raadsplaatje klaarstaan. Het volgende blok begint om 11 uur en duurt tot 3 uur. Maar om 3 uur gaat de klok een uur terug. Dus hebben we opnieuw een uur van 2 uur tot 3 uur. Dus we hebben een uurtje extra. And Lewis has to admit, thank you Google. He has Googled it. We hebben nog een gast er extra bij. Welkom, Malcolm and Kat.
Good
Hola.
evening.
Hi.
Good
Or do I
evening.
say Dutch Imperial?
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Yes. That's
Something
correct.
something.
Yes. Imperial Guard Dutch Grenadiers from the Napoleonic era.
Yeah.
1/16 scale. Yeah, he's coming on. So I got all this bit together. He's got a backpack there. He's got a hat. He's got another backpack. Still haven't an idea what the other sides are going to be, but we'll find out. There are lots of gaps and things to fill. It's going to take me some time to do. So I'm going to try and do that relatively quickly and try and get him primed and ready to go for painting. That's my goal. And if I can get further than that, then fab. It's got little epaulets as well. Just saw those.
Oh, nice.
Little brushes. It's like a little brush.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good. It's very tricky. Lots of kind of adjustments and this and that and the other because there's no connecting pins at all. There's no connecting points. It's all kind of like I was showing you guys earlier that there's nothing to hold it, so you kind of just have to kind of guess. And then there's a gap here where I'm trying to get his arm into the same position as he is on here. See, his arm is supposed to be a little bit further up. I think perhaps I don't know. It's about right, but it still leaves a gap. And if there wasn't a gap there, his arm would be a bit further out, and it wouldn't match the picture. So I don't know how accurate the picture is, of course.
This one is more or less not guess the thing, but guess the place where it's being glued.
Yeah, so often that's right, isn't it? You just have to go, well, I'll glue it, see if it fits by the end. And if it hasn't fit by the end of it, then I have to unglue it and stick it on. Yeah, but no, he stands up, or he did. Might not now. No, he doesn't stand up now. But yeah, he's pretty cool. He's going to have his gun to lean on as well. So
yeah, nice.
Yeah, so be good. You've been playing Guess the Thing, have you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just finished it.
Have you? I've got a Guess the Thing too, but it's an old one from Models for Heroes. So I imagine they've all seen it. To get one
it's always a good inspiration for us to make a new Guess the Thing.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're fun to make. Sometimes they're fun to play.
Yeah,
not always. But yeah, I think we've been doing Guess the Thing for a year now, and yeah, it's good fun. What do you have as prizes?
big bag of nothing.
Yeah. Okay, great. We do too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We what we did is we got a massive consignment of nothing, and then we just dished that out. It's much cheaper. Buy in bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're up to. How's everyone else doing? Anyone had any disasters or triumphs?
Yeah, some people are getting a little disaster. Dave got a little disaster with his paint on his Fokker D21.
No.
And also we have done the same sort of problem. His paint is crackling after he put on some varnish.
It wasn't dry, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, he let it dry for a few hours, so, but it didn't work out Very well.
Yeah, but put another load of varnish over the top there. That might help you. And sand it down a bit. That might help you, Don. He's on mute, but that sometimes helps.
Yeah. Everybody knows on mute. They're fully concentrated.
Yeah, I can see James is there on mute as well. That's nice.
Yeah.
Always the best way for James to be.
Hello, Malcolm and Kat. Hello.
Hello, Don. How are you doing?
I'm fucked up.
Don. Oh no. Was it the paint not dry? Do you think? What was it?
I really don't know what's happened. This is the first time that in 2 years that I'm built that happened.
Wow. Well, is it something that you can save? Can you put more varnish over the top to fill the cracks?
No.
No.
I sent you a photo on Facebook chat. It's really deep cracks.
It's more or less the paint is crackling, not the varnish, but paint.
It's annoying, isn't it, when it's like that happen, because you don't know what the answer is. You know, see if you. I mean, it might be if you knew how to do it, you could recreate that effect on old paint or old doors or a windowsill, and it could look right. You know, if it was crackled. But it's a shame that you can't. You don't know what it was. I've spent the morning editing the podcast that we do with James. So that's why I said I didn't want to hear his voice anymore. I'm listening to 4 hours of it.
So that's harsh.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Evening, Malcolm.
Hello.
Don, in relation to your trauma, try and sand it back a little bit.
No, James. I do not send it. It's an old plane. I have a little surprise tomorrow, and then you understand why I do nothing about it. It's an old plane, so but it is not a big problem. But that's not happened before, so that's why I don't worry about the cracks. Only thing what I worry about, I don't know why it happened.
Yeah.
I would like to know why it happened. I built 2 years in the same way as usual. That's the first time that the paint cracked.
What paint is it, Don?
Mick and Valerio.
And what varnish did you put on there?
Valerio.
Okay.
It wasn't crackle medium, was it, by any chance?
No.
I think the only thing that would be different was the speed in which you're doing it, perhaps. I would say that was the only difference is the speed, and maybe it just wasn't dry properly. Because that's usually what happens when I get crackling, is because I've raced it. I've pushed it too quickly, and it wasn't dry.
Yeah.
What you got to remember, Don, sometimes is the paint, for want of a better phrase, has to gas out, so it will be dry to touch, but it's still having its chemical reactions and stuff. It shouldn't be on acrylic, but depends what you were using for thinner or.
Well, it's got a cure, hasn't it? Not just dry. It's got a cure.
Yeah.
But the way you could do it, Don, is you find a model or something that you're not going to finish or something, and try and recreate it. So spray the same paint on it, and then wait an hour, and then varnish it. Then wait 2 hours and varnish another bit, and then you might be able to create that effect again.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that.
Yeah.
Later. Now I will finish the plane.
Oh yeah. Don't do it now.
I sent you a photo. You can see it.
Yeah. It looks awful. What happened?
And,
See, that's the thing. See, if you are going for that effect, it's perfect.
Yeah, I don't worry about it. It is all plain. So a lot of dust is coming on. I have take some powders. Everything is going to happen now, so it's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I was saying maybe sand it back a little bit, because then you can get some wear, so it looks like it's peeling.
mm,
Might be a way around it. What have you got underneath the paints? Have you got like a dark primer or?
yes, I use the primer what I'll always use. And that is gray and black primer.
Right. Yeah.
And I always use hairspray. The same hairspray you always use.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not what can make the mistake. Why this is, I don't believe that. I built this the same way on then I will build the bike, the BMWs.
Yeah.
So I'll not change everything. I'll not change anything. That's what I.
Don,
Yeah.
you just made a jaw-dropping comment. So can you just explain to Lewis? Hold on. Did Don just say he's been building for 2 years?
Yes, that's true. Almost 2 years now.
And I can confirm it.
Yeah. That's how quickly you can evolve.
But before I came to the Stichting Model for Heroes, I work with a garden center, and every Christmas time I built a big town at the Christmas center. So I know how to use snow, wood to build Christmas towns. So I know a little bit about it. So, but I built 2 years. This 2 years almost.
Lewis says, and you're as good as you are. That's it. I'm quitting.
Wat?
Als jij nu al zo goed bent als dat je bent, dan gaat hij ermee stoppen.
No, Lewis. No.
Okay, can I have your stuff then, Lewis, please?
Yeah.
Now everybody built his way and his time, and nobody's the same. So
No, well done, Don. It's very impressive.
Yeah, I must say, Don, you've depressed me just a little bit more, but yeah, very impressive.
Why?
It's your build quality is exceptional.
I have a lot of time.
Well,
That's maybe why, but I'm the same guys as you.
Yeah, practice. But it's you also have to have a very good mindset as well. You have to be patient and consistent, and have a not a creative bone, but you have to have take the credit as well. It's not just like painting by numbers where you just do this and do that. You have to have some skill in there too. So well done. I mean, it's amazing with a bit of encouragement and the right tools and people around you that can help you as well, which is kind
Before I start to do this, 2 years ago, I draw pictures for tattoo shops.
Oh, right.
I make
Okay.
dwarfs from almost anything for a tattoo shop.
Right. So you're quite creative already, then, Don.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Drawing was my first hobby. I liked it. I draw farmhouses, landscapes, all that was interest me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And everybody's learning from each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. B3.
Okay. Have you seen my progress?
No, I haven't. Let me,
Here it comes.
Oh, it's vertical takeoff.
Not taking off anymore.
Oh no! So, what happened? Did somebody break into your house and graffiti all over your model?
Yeah. It's an abandoned F-104 starfighter.
Is it from a? Does it exist? Is it from a photo?
No, I was inspired by a photo on a modeling group on Facebook. There I saw similar F-104. It was also abandoned. I had put a photo in the group build.
Yeah.
And that was my inspiration.
Right.
Maybe Miranda can show it to us.
I can find it. I'll find it. That's lovely. I love it.
Thank you.
You've done graffiti before, haven't you? If I remember rightly, was it somebody coming through a door and there was graffiti on the wall? Was that yours? Yeah.
What's a Berlin wall?
I did a Berlin wall. This one.
What was it?
Yeah. I'm still working on a diorama with it. Maybe with I don't know for sure, but maybe an English vehicle. Maybe I don't know for sure. Maybe some civilians.
Yeah.
And I made just a sec. I have to get it.
Zombie ook.
Gezondheid.
Zeg gezondheid.
Yeah, gezondheid.
Yeah, that was my wife.
I think you meant this one, Malcolm.
I did. That's the one. Yeah, that's it.
It's sort of apocalypse diorama.
Yeah.
That I've made, and also made with graffiti.
Did you? Is that a decal? Graffiti decal?
Yeah, I have some decals with graffiti, and those are from Greenstuff World.
Oh,
maybe
wow!
You can see it.
Yeah.
Put it out. This one, for example.
Yeah, I see.
And Vallejo has now stencils with the graffiti.
Oh.
And I've used this one
Yeah.
on the wall.
Yeah, I see. Yeah. Okay.
And this one is with street art.
Yeah.
And they have, I think, about 4 or 5 different stencils with graffiti.
Ah, right. You could go around and graffiti on people's walls on other models, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mini graffiti.
Like a little small scale Banksy.
Yeah.
It's a little mouth.
Nog niet ver genoeg. Nee.
We lopen een beetje achter met de reacties. Op de vraag was straks of dat ze nog een raadje hadden vanavond. Maar ik zeg helaas, we zijn hier productie aan het maken. Oeh, nou dan zijn we benieuwd.
Ze proberen mij in te halen, denk ik.
And Louis says, hello Malcolm.
Hi, buddy. James.
Yeah.
Are you no show tonight then, I assume?
No, no show because I wanted to be here.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Priorities.
I thought you were going to say, James, I thought you were going to say, oh, is that tonight? Gotta go.
Oh.
No, it's okay, Malcolm. I've got it written down on a piece of paper.
Oh, gosh. You're doomed.
You're doomed. So I am intrigued, as you've been listening to my voice all afternoon. Are you going to hit the deadline?
Let's have a look. I've edited 17 minutes of it. That's today. So on and off editing for probably 3 hours, I'd say, and 17 minutes of 3 hours.
Stefan, check even je phone. Alsjeblieft.
But I like I said, I think I'm going to trim a lot of the questions down. So
yeah,
I plan to hit the deadline.
Okay, that's no big deal.
Oh, slaat hij nou helemaal wit uit?
Don't put yourself under a load of
Met
pressure.
het poedertje ben ik bezig.
Nope.
Oh, oké. Weet je waar ik nou aan zit te denken, Don?
Ja, om in de fik te steken.
Nee. Dit zou je ook zo kunnen zien als zo'n vliegtuig wat al bijvoorbeeld jaren in een hangaar staat of zo.
Het is een oud vliegtuig, dus het kan.
Dominic has got chopper.
Ik probeer er maar wat van te maken. We zien het wel.
Nou ja, ik zit dus echt zo te denken aan zo'n toestel wat al jaren ergens staat. En dan zou je er misschien mannetjes bij kunnen zetten die staan te kijken van hoe kunnen we dit ding in godsnaam restaureren.
Dat gaat even helaas niet, vriend.
Nee. Mannetjes erbij zetten. Die staan te kijken hoe dat ze dit ding zouden kunnen restaureren.
Ja, ik snap wat je bedoelt, maar dat gaat helaas niet.
Oké.
Waarom? Dat zie je morgen wel. Dan snap je waarom ik dat zeg.
Ja, precies.
Maar het idee inderdaad is wel leuk, ja.
We already saw the clip from Welkom and also from Models for Heroes. Steph had a message for us.
Hi, my name's Steph. I'm a volunteer for Models for Heroes. I initially started off as a beneficiary, and I thought the work they did was so good I became a volunteer for them. What has it done for me? To be perfectly frank and blunt, it's saved my life on numerous occasions. Along with my partner, they're the two things that have stopped me from doing something that you shouldn't do, and it's helped. This is my safe space. This is my shed. I come out here, I model. It helps take my mind off my issues, and I can just sit here and model and model and model. Best thing that ever happened to me. Scale Models for Vets are an amazing organisation over there in Holland. The work they do is on a par with what we do over here. They help so many people. They help them survive. They stop them from, okay, let's be honest, committing suicide. It gives guys and girls something to look forward to, something to do, something to help them. So please give generously and help us to help others. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Yeah, very impressive, this this clip.
He's been very honest about how it helped him and how it helps others. Maar dit is dus waarvoor we het doen, mensen. Dus we proberen veteranen te helpen waar we kunnen. Monique zegt terecht, elke keer weer kippenvel als we dit filmpje zien. Ja, wij ook, Monique. Every time she sees this, she's got goosebumps. And that's the same for us.
Yeah, I really don't think you can not listen to that and not have that reaction.
Yeah.
No, but we know that is the truth, what happened.
Yeah. Absolutely. You couldn't be more blunt or honest.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Lieve mensen, als je ons wilt helpen, naast dat je natuurlijk bouwmodellen en materialen naar ons toe kunt sturen om andere veteranen te helpen, kun je een donatie doen op het onderstaande rekeningnummer. Alle kleine beetjes helpen. Dus ja, neem even de tijd om een kleine donatie over te maken. We zijn ontzettend dankbaar voor, ontzettend blij mee. André, ook bedankt voor jouw donatie die we zojuist hebben ontvangen. ja, iedereen heeft al uitgelegd waar we het geld voor gebruiken. Nou ja, waar we de materialen en de bouwdozen voor gebruiken. Dat is natuurlijk duidelijk. Deze gaan gewoon 1 op 1 naar veteranen toe. Nou ja, as we speak hebben we 2 veteranen die binnenkort weer een bouwpakket gaan ontvangen. Die hebben een keuze doorgegeven wat ze graag willen. En die gaan we zo snel mogelijk naar hen toesturen. Daarnaast ben je of ken je een veteraan die graag een ontspannende hobby doet, die modelbouw kent of daar graag aan zou willen beginnen. Die denkt dat ze daar een klein stukje ontspanning uit kunnen halen. Laat het ons weten. En we gaan ermee aan de slag. We gaan kijken hoe dat we deze veteranen kunnen helpen. Door een bouwmodel op te sturen. En daardoor weer een klein stukje ontspanning te kunnen krijgen. Daarnaast natuurlijk proberen we om ze ook altijd uit te nodigen op een modelbouwavond of middag in de buurt. Waardoor dat ze weer even buiten komen en in contact komen met andere mensen. Met gelijkgestemden bovendien. Waar dat eigenlijk nooit of nauwelijks over missies gepraat wordt. Over wat iemand nou heeft, hè? Bijvoorbeeld PTSS. Want de veteranen weten het. Ze zien het. Ze hebben het zelf ook. Ze weten precies aan te voelen hoe dat ze met jou in contact kunnen komen. En dat is het fijne van deze groepen die zijn ontstaan. Je hoeft elkaar maar aan te kijken en je weet hoe dat het erbij staat. En er is altijd wel iemand die je eventjes apart mee kan nemen om te praten. Om even je verhaal bij te doen, mocht je daar behoefte aan hebben. Maar voornamelijk hebben we heel veel lol met elkaar. En dat is echt het belangrijkste. Don die is regelmatig ook bij zo'n bouwavond. Don, misschien kun jij er wat over vertellen?
Ja, ik kan er wel wat over vertellen. Ik bedoel, ik zie het echt als een uitje. Gewoon even bij elkaar komen. Als je een probleem hebt, kun je gewoon je hart luchten. Er kan gehuild worden, er kan gelachen worden. Het is altijd een luisterend oor. En ja, het is een soort tweede thuis. Ongeveer, zeg maar. Het is gewoon heel fijn om er gebruik van te kunnen maken, zeg maar.
Ja.
Dus ja, ik vind het een heel fijn iets.
Kijk, nou. Nou ja, dat is uit de eerste hand. En ja, mensen zijn welkom als het goed gaat. Maar zeker ook als het niet goed gaat. En als het niet goed gaat is de stap vaak groter. Maar gezien ze dan wel onder mensen zijn die ze begrijpen. Die hun problemen begrijpen. Die weten waar dat ze tegenaan lopen. En je soms ook de weg weten te wijzen naar de juiste mensen. Naar de juiste hulpverlening. Is gewoon heel prettig. Achter de schermen wordt er ook veel contact gehouden onderling. De ene ligt beter dan de ander, dat zal altijd zo zijn. Maar er is veel contact onderling en we proberen elkaar altijd te helpen. En ja, dat is. We moeten er wel bij zeggen, we zijn geen hulpverleners en die kant willen we ook echt niet opgaan. Maar we weten wel de wegen naar eerste lijns hulpverleners. Soms gewoon eventjes het goed duwtje in de goede richting nemen, even contact op met je huisarts. Om even dingen bespreekbaar te maken. En ja, dat zijn dingen die wel belangrijk zijn. Dus dat is wat we aan het doen zijn met onze stichting. Nogmaals, we zijn geen hulpverleners. Het is geen therapie, maar het werkt wel vaak therapeutisch. En in Engeland zijn ze met een onderzoek bezig om te kijken hoe dit ook bewezen kan worden. Dat het therapeutisch werkt. En Malcolm?
Yeah.
I was talking about the scientific proof that was being proven in England. What skill modeling can do for you and for your mind. Can you tell a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so we're still waiting for the actual paper to be written and published. But what I can say is that, the scientists say there's a significant, what's the word? There's a significant, I can't remember, change, I guess was the word. Significant result between people who had started model making and how they felt afterwards. The statistical difference. That's what I mean. And we, I think there was 30 veterans were interviewed, and they, there was a statistical difference between how they started when they started model making to how they felt afterwards. And it was done using standardized mood assessments that come from the States. The Americans have these lots of different mood assessments, and it was a PhD, a master's, as part of occupational therapists masters, who actually worked with me in Help for Heroes. And she used to work for Help for Heroes, and then unfortunately got made redundant during the COVID. But she was the one that was kind of helping me at the place about model making, and it gave her the inspiration to do the study. It's just taken a very long time to get it through the university, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be released this March, but with one thing and another. But yeah, that's the only research that's been specifically with model making. There is obviously anecdotal evidence. People saying, yes, it does help me. Yes, it does help me this and that and the other. But there's no direct evidence as yet published on scale model making.
Okay.
But it will be.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where the more this cause and the more people know about it, the more likely somebody who wants to do the research will turn up. And someone will say, oh, you know what, I could do that research. That's my thing. And then they will do it. So just a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time. But, I mean, Combat Stress over here is a veterans charity focused on post-traumatic stress disorder. And they encourage model making as part of their activities.
Yeah.
Since World War I, soldiers have been given engineering projects and model making projects to do as a distraction when they return from war. There's a really good YouTube video, if anyone's interested. I will try and find it, of chaps who what they used to call shell-shocked, and they're given basic tasks to do, following instructions, and that was way back then. So they obviously knew there was something in it, and it's not necessarily scale model making, but it's following a instruction, working with your hands in a focused environment. So right here, yeah. You're not walking anywhere. You're not interacting with people. You're just working in this little tiny thing, and it's a progressive activity. So the more you do, the more gets it's not repetitive, unless you're building. unless you're building tracks, tank tracks.
Yeah.
It requires you to be thinking in the present time all the time. And it's a restful state for the mind, I suppose. It's almost like daydreaming or just like a meditation almost.
Yeah.
And
it's mindfulness, like they call it these days.
that's it, mindfulness. Yes,
Yeah.
That's it. That's the word. So and I think if it's done in a way that addresses the mindfulness of it and the positive benefits of the activity, and it's done in that way, then I think it certainly does have its benefits. If it's just like, okay, here's an Airfix model, this'll make you feel better, it's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. It has to come from, it has to be supported.
Yeah.
It has to be, people need to have encouragement. They would need, like you said in your film, you need the financial support to be able to get into the hobby. Yeah. Because paints are expensive. Scalpel blades are expensive. Model kits are expensive. But once you've got your basic tools, your clippers and your sanders and your paintbrushes, and you've got your stuff that you can start build, you can build pretty much anything.
If you have the basics, then you come a long way.
And it's that initial jump into the hobby that Models for Heroes and all the other organizations like Stickling, Models for Vets, and there's Operation Vet Build in Canada, and Models for Troops in America, and all these guys that are helping with the financial side of the hobby. And then but also it's good for the hobby as well, because it shows that it's helping, and it shows that it's a positive and a mindful thing for other people who are not necessarily veterans. So it's all good.
It's also not only for veterans, military veterans, but also for policemen, ambulance personnel, personnel from fire stations.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coast Guard. Yeah. Is that the same as your remit as well for you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. So they're called first responders over here. Or,
first responders. Yeah.
The blue light. It's called the blue lights, basically. So anyone who responds to an emergency under a blue light is somebody that we will support. But also Coast Guards, Mountain Rescue as well. Yeah, they're all first responders. So,
and don't forget who the persons who are working in hospitals, and persons who work in mental health stations.
For us, if they're first responders, then they get support.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like with anything, with every charity, there has to be a line drawn.
Yeah.
So we can help these people. There has to be another charity to help these people. So this is the group that we are helping. And then this is the group that we don't help, but we can signpost you to, where other charities that can help you. I don't know if it's something that you have to be careful of, but it's called mission creep over here, where charities want to help everybody, but you literally can't. So you have to help the people that you decide to help very, very well, and do it that way.
For us, it's now military veterans and first responders who we can help with model kits.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What do you do if you have a civilian who wants to join in? How do you approach that? What's your way of doing it? What do you say?
We have civilians who join in, like Dominic.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a veteran, but he's joining in because he has a lot of knowledge.
Yep.
Dieter also from Belgium. He's not a veteran, but he knows a lot, so we can benefit from that.
Cool.
And also he has psychological problems, so it helps him, and he helps us. So
he understands what our problems, and so he can easily talk to veterans who have PTSD or something like that, mental health problems. And when a civilian comes and says, okay, can I join? Of course, but we have some rules. One of the rules is always stay positive. That's the most important rule we have.
Yeah, don't be negative about someone else's work.
What about your own work? You're allowed to be negative about your own work.
I hear a lot of veterans who say, I'm not happy with it, and that sort of things. But we always say it doesn't matter how your skill models looks like. The most important thing is
what did it do for you?
What did it do for you?
Yep.
What did it do for your mind?
That's the same as us. We have the same sort of unwritten rule in that if you're enjoying the build, if you're enjoying putting these things together, then you're already winning. You're already winning the, you're already achieving the thing you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be enjoying it. So, and I always say as well, people who are super skilled, and they've been doing the hobby for years and years and years, and have all the tools and everything else, and perhaps a professional do it for a living, they're going to enjoy that model that they're building exactly the same amount as you are right at the beginning of the game. Right at the beginning of the start, the enjoyment is going to be the same. The reasons that you do it is the same. It's just the skill level's different, and that's something that is completely achievable, completely learnable through practice and time and encouragement. And I think it's like you were saying about Don earlier on, and only been in the hobby 2 years, and he's producing stuff that is just phenomenal. I can't even say it. And that's that's kind of obviously that's down to his hard work, but also your encouragement as well for him. I'm sure he'd agree that. So
try to,
yeah.
But for instance, Dave, his plane wasn't coming along as he would like to.
Yeah.
The paint wasn't holding, and he was getting really frustrated. So we said to him, okay, if it doesn't ease your mind right now, it doesn't serve you at this moment, you don't calm down from it, so please put it away. Pick it up tomorrow if you want to, or pick up another model. It doesn't matter. It's only this 48-hour build, but it doesn't have to be finished.
Yes.
It has to be relaxing for you, because otherwise it's not for the right purpose,
It's also not a contest or something else.
So he put it aside, and he decided to go and celebrate Halloween tonight. And that's okay. So
it's also it's a very frustrating, ridiculous, stupid hobby that we do. It's not easy, and everything goes wrong quite often. But it's how you approach that frustration, and how and where that frustration goes, and how you manifest it. I think it's important too. So be honest and open, and be genuine about how frustrating it is. you know, and you're absolutely right. You know, take a break, walk away, start something else.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of plastic at the end of the day.
But like, I'm glad he feels safe enough to say it. Yeah, that's the kind of environment we are trying to create.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the sort of club that you'd want to be in, you know?
Yeah.
How is everybody now with a little break? Has everybody enough coffee?
I have.
Good for using the coffee break.
Yeah.
I've got tea.
Or coffee or something else. We're gonna take a little break for everybody to stretch his legs and to get a cup of coffee, and then we'll be back in a minute.
Cool. I never did get that stuff back from Harry, did we?
Okay, we're back. Thank you again, James, for making this clip.
It's good.
Yeah,
no problem.
My can you see my camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see that?
Oh.
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 So I have violated Facebook's community standards by asking, "Is it today?"
Okay.
What the? Yeah. Okay.
What the?
Okay.
What is that?
And now you want banned.
Is there a Dutch swear word that perhaps I've accidentally used?
No, absolutely not.
So there we go.
Not even close.
Brilliant. So there we go. Facebook, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Malcolm.
Yeah.
I'm finished.
Oh. Fantastic.
Okay.
Let me look at the screen.
Lisbeth has searched on YouTube for that music that you used for the clip, but you couldn't find it.
Yeah, I said I would find that clip down, didn't I? So I haven't done that yet.
Oh,
That's okay. It's okay.
No problem. And Malcolm,
Yeah.
Lisbeth has the same thing. She says, "Me too." 14 wrong comments.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
Is that just on that page then?
I don't know. Dan Double dog dare you to ask if it's tomorrow.
Dear, oh dear. Yeah, I think
for Malcolm.
I think well, Facebook obviously it just removes anything that it think could be remotely difficult or goes against their standards, and then they also, if someone reports it, it just gets removed immediately, and then someone a human has to review it. So it'll be back.
It looks like it's getting worse every day.
It is, but you imagine the amount of people posting on Facebook all day, and they've got to try and find a way of managing it in somehow. So the best way is to remove anything that's questionable and let the user say, no, it's not questionable, can you review it, rather than having someone sitting there looking at every single comment deciding whether it's good or not. It's not a job I would want to do.
I don't want to know what they see at Facebook when they have to check everything out. They come across very nasty things. I can imagine.
Yeah, that's right. I do.
In the beginning, when we were using StreamYard on Facebook, it once was banned from Facebook.
Oh,
they stopped the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped the show. We still don't know why.
Did you mention a certain historical figure?
No.
Nope.
Does that happen to us?
We got a message that it was sexual intimidating thing.
Yeah.
But we watched the show back until they stopped it, and we really don't know what happened.
Huh? Okay, weird. I guess perhaps different words in different languages get picked up wrong, and I don't know. Did they reinstated you? Obviously.
Sorry.
They put you back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started another show, and then we were back online in I think 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, got to be careful. Well, even if you are careful.
Yeah, we try to watch our language a little bit more now.
Yeah. You know, you can from StreamYard, you can stream directly to Twitter as well now. Yeah, as well as YouTube. You can stream directly to LinkedIn, I think. And Twitter don't seem to have the community standards that Facebook do.
So just to jump in very quickly, the music that was used in that clip, I've just put the link to it in the chat on the YouTube channel.
Oh, yes.
So it's from Adobe stock, and if you look at that number there, you'll find it.
Oh, is it a Creative Commons license?
Ja.
Lisbeth zegt soms is het beter om woorden niet voluit te schrijven. Ja, dat kan ook inderdaad. Maar we weten dus niet of dat het iets was wat geschreven was, of dat gezegd was, of wat in de show te zien was. Dus dat krijg je niet te horen van Facebook.
I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to make some coffee.
Okay. Lisbeth zegt, meestal is het geschreven. Ja. Of foto's. Ja, foto's kunnen ze niet plaatsen hier. En niet in de comments tenminste, maar ik kan me ook niet herinneren of dat we foto's hebben laten zien in de show.
Nee.
Nee, we waren gewoon in gesprek zoals we nou zijn, zeg maar.
Ja.
Ja, precies.
Niks bijzonders of zo. Het sloeg echt gewoon helemaal nergens op. Klote Facebook.
En misschien dat iemand ons gerapporteerd had hoor, dat kan ook.
Ja, maar we waren gewoon in gesprek. Het ging helemaal nergens over. Het was gewoon gezellig aan het praten zoals we nou aan het doen zijn. Niks, geen discussie of onderwerp of zo. Het was gewoon gezellig en in één keer ping.
Ja.
Het sloeg echt nergens op.
Er riep toen iemand, ik weet even niet meer wie dat het was, maar die zei toen in één keer van, hey, weet je dat jullie offline zijn?
Ja, alleen op Facebook, hè? Niet op YouTube. Toen. Maar Lisbeth zegt, helaas ervaring. Oh, dat is vervelend, ja. Lieve mensen, we gaan zo meteen, ook voor de mensen die thuis aan het bouwen zijn, we gaan zo meteen foto's laten zien van de vorderingen op de Facebookpagina. Dus als je nieuwe foto's hebt van je vorderingen, zet ze eventjes op Facebook. Dan kunnen we ze zo meteen laten zien.
Ja, die heb ik en nee, die ga ik niet delen nu.
Nee,
Dan kan ik ze ook niet laten zien, maar dat zal wel bewust zijn.
Ja.
Also for you, Malcolm and James. I don't know if James is listening in right now, but if you have any progress photos, please put them in the Facebook page in your map so I can show them later on in about 15 minutes or so.
Okay. Where is that post?
In Bouwmarathon Skill Models for Vets.
Okay. That's a separate. That's not the scale models for vets.
No,
Facebook page.
it's separate.
You already had put one photo in a map.
Oh right, I have. Yes, I have been there.
Yeah, you can put it in the comments underneath.
I'm just going to put in a statement we got about the research we did into the chat. So there you go.
Thank you. Yes. It's in the comments for everyone to read. Een beetje stil te kijken.
You want me to put it in the album, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, Danny zegt, mijn opmerking van gisteren, dat ik naar Miranda luisterde, is nu ook als ongepast neergezet.
Meen je?
Wat?
Ja, dat is lekker.
Okay, for James and Malcolm, Danny posted something yesterday. I said, everybody go and stretch your legs, go and eat, relax your eyes for a moment. And I said, listen to Auntie Miranda. And the only thing that Danny said was, okay, Tante Miranda, that's Auntie Miranda.
Uh-huh.
And he got it a report from Facebook saying that it is not appropriate.
That's disgusting behaviour.
Yeah. Never listen to me.
Oh dear.
Even Facebook is against me.
Yeah.
They were encouraging people not to listen to me.
Ze moeten gewoon huis weer terug laten komen. En dan niet op naam van Facebook.
Ja, precies.
Ja.
Kon je tenminste gewoon iemand verontschuldigen zonder dat je geblokt werd.
Ja, dit zijn allemaal algoritmes die dat bepalen. Dat zijn geen mensen die dat doen. Dat doet de computer zelf. Die haalt er bepaalde opmerkingen uit. En dan wordt er naar de rand bekeken. Het staat heel erg op. Niks wat er overheen.
Nou, ik ben even kijken.
But maybe we can look into Twitter as well.
Yeah. Yeah. When you log into StreamYard, across the top you'll have the options of where you can add to.
Yeah, we always get Facebook, YouTube, and other sites, but I don't know.
Yeah, it used to be Periscope. Did you ever see Periscope on there?
Yeah, I guess there is Periscope on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Periscope, I think Twitter is now Periscope or something, and so that you can go directly to Twitter using that option. So Periscope's not on there anymore, I don't think. So it's just Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But also you could do an RMTP streams, which means you can stream directly to somewhere that's receiving it. So if you had a website, you could set it up so that you could stream directly to that site.
Yeah, I didn't look into that because maybe it's better if you put it on the website too.
Yes, it wouldn't be. I don't think you could do it for free. That's the thing.
So let's take a look at Dominique. He's been finger painting. Oh, and now he's drying.
Hoi.
Hoi, wat heb je allemaal gedaan?
Ik ben nu met mijn haardroger bezig om dit sneller te laten drogen.
Ja.
En ik heb deze af. En dan komt dit hekje ervoor. Hekje, muurtje. En als dat klaar is, dan ga ik hier ook tussen de... Er zitten hier allemaal stukjes open.
Ja.
En dan komen er nog allemaal worteltjes uit de muur, zeg maar.
Oh, cool.
En dat is mijn idee. En dan heb ik hier al, weet niet hoeveel honderden kleine houtjes. En die ga ik allemaal één voor één hierop plakken.
Dat is een heel werk.
Ja, maar dat spul wat ik erop gesmeerd heb, dit,
Ja.
Muddy Ground van EK, dat is 24 uur droogtijd.
Oh.
Maar daar heb ik een truc op. Een haardroger. En het is een rijshaardroger, want ik kan hem ook dubbel vouwen.
Makkelijk.
Altijd handig. Dat ding heb ik speciaal gekocht voor mijn modelbouw, dus.
Not to blow your hair, but to dry your model.
Ja, mijn verf en zo wil ook wel eens langer duren. Hè? Dan doe ik dat ook soms met deze.
Ja, precies.
Alleen niet te lang, want dan smelt je plastic.
Ja, tenzij dat je dat wil natuurlijk, dat het smelt.
Ja, liever niet, maar... Dus dat ben ik een beetje aan het proberen.
Kijk. Nou, super. Veel succes nog.
Nou, dankjewel.
Kijk, we hebben er een bieding bij. Van €30 op jouw Digo. Dominique.
Werd ik geroepen?
Ja, er is net een bod gedaan op jouw Dingo.
Oh, geweldig.
Een bod van €30.
Zo, oké. Helemaal top.
Kijk, Elisabeth zegt, ik kreeg net ook weer een waarschuwing van wat ik gisteren hier geschreven heb. Iemand anders die schreef het ook. Dus die heeft misschien ook voor hetzelfde de waarschuwing gekregen. Ja, dan kan ik natuurlijk vragen wat je geschreven hebt, maar dan is de kans groot dat je hier ook weer een waarschuwing voor gaat krijgen.
Ja, precies.
Maar Facebook is lekker bezig dan met alle reacties. Oh, het ging over de muziek van James.
Echt hele normale reacties.
No more questions about the music that James used, because she will get banned from Facebook.
Ja. Nou, echt hele normale reacties. En dan... Ja,
Ja, heel raar.
ik kan er iets van zeggen, maar...
James?
Yeah.
Lisbeth asked you about the music yesterday, you remember, right?
Yep.
And she got a warning from Facebook about it.
No, really?
Yeah.
God, blimey.
I don't know what they are doing, but Big Brother is watching us.
Wow.
It's getting worse by the minute.
Yeah.
It is strange what they pick up on. But yeah. Well, if you want to know anything about music or anything that I've used to create clips, then just send me a PM. Not a problem. Don't want you getting banned from groups or anything for it.
Yeah, she says she mentioned a word. Oh, not a song, but a tune. And tune, she couldn't say tune.
Oh.
Deuntje, mocht ze niet zeggen.
Yeah, very strange.
Very strange, yeah.
Well, I guess you live and learn, eh?
Yeah, but why is that such a strange word? It has nothing to do with swearing or something?
It's very difficult to not take these things personally, isn't it? When a computer flags you.
Maybe we can ask on Facebook a list of words we can use and we are allowed to use.
Yeah, rather than yeah. Well, you can find a list that flags you.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. They have a well, YouTube have a list. And one of the words is flagged.
Uh-oh.
So if you're discussing it,
Malcolm will be banned in 3,
2,
1.
I just realised that. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, YouTube publishes their list.
Okay, but you cannot talk about this.
Oh, no, of course not.
I am going to show the pictures. Oh, James, Lisbeth wants to know where you can, or Malcolm, where you can find the slightly darker than orange flags for YouTube and Facebook.
I don't understand the question. Which flags?
The word you cannot say. Let's
gotcha.
say that.
Right. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'll give you a minute. Boy.
He has to watch out what he says too.
Yeah. If you have a Facebook account, I think you can find it through that. Let me see what I can find.
Lisbeth says, I have an account, so. And meanwhile, we can check the progress on Facebook. Oh. Let's see, Malcolm, die heeft een foto erbij gezet. Malcolm is making this one. Did you fill the gap on the shoulder?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I've only got one tube of plastic putty.
Okay.
So I've only got one tube, and I don't know if that'll fill it. But no, I haven't filled it yet. I'm getting there.
Super. Okay, so Danny has made some pictures. Met de tijd. En de datum erbij. Hier zit alles nog niks in de sproes. Of in de sproes nog in de verpakking, sorry. En hier is alles ready to go. Bright orange and gold. Gave kleur hoor. Rood-wit-blauwe bekleding. Leuk.
Daar moet je ook echt Danny voor heten. Oh Dan, echt waar, dat kan niet. Zo worden we geband. Doe dat nou niet, jong.
Orange. Okay, let's click it away. Before we get banned.
Ik ken echt niet, jongens, op deze tijd.
Let's look at Stefan's progress. We already saw this earlier. So here's the gravity.
Gaaf met die bomen erbij zo, Stefan.
Ja, hè?
Leuk verzonnen, ja.
Ja, het staat nog niet vast hoor. Ik moet nog straks vastgezet worden. Maar... Dus om een idee te krijgen wat ik van plan ben.
This is from 20 minutes ago. Just about. Yes, that looks great. James, you put the message in here.
Yeah.
Joe. Well, let's hear it.
So good morning, team. I'm sorry I can't be with you this morning. I am at work, hence why I look fly. I will show you where I work. I work on the railway, and it's not that exciting. It's more a building site at the moment. But anyway, the purpose of this video was to G you all up and say well done for last night, everyone that got involved, all you model makers, and carry on today. Make sure you take your breaks. Plenty of coffee, plenty of walking around. Don't sit on the bench all the time because it's not good for you. And for those of you that are watching that don't know anything about this charity, let me tell you a few things. Scale Models for Vets are a great charity. They help service, ex-serving and serving members of the military, etc. With this great hobby of ours, scale model making. And it's used as as a way of taking you away from your everyday things and helping you deal with your issues. Please make sure you dig deep, give them a little bit of support. Every penny will count, every euro will count. So if you're watching this anywhere in the world, there is a link in which they'll show you, in which please I implore you, donate a little bit of something, a cup of coffee, your morning breakfast. The value of those will bring 100 times the value in a modelling session for one of our vets, or one of the vets in this particular scheme. So I don't think I fumbled my words too much. I'll be back hopefully at the bench later on today, but until then, make sure you take your breaks, guys. Carry on the great work that you're doing and enjoy yourself above all else. Until later, see you later. Bye.
Thank you again, James.
Busy talking with a muted mic. No worries. You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
So this is from James.
Yeah, that's the interior now with its beige colour.
That's nice, James.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Yeah.
I'm literally, as we talk, I'm literally buttoning it up because I have actually moved a bit further forward. And hopefully, unfortunately, the kit is a little bit damaged, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the main body parts are a little bit warped, so it's going to take a little bit of persuading.
What kit is it, James? I don't think I saw.
This is the Atelieri kit number is 234, and it is an armored car, which is the SD KFZ 234. So it's a German armored howitzer, basically.
What's the Dutch relation?
That's the secret at the moment.
Oh, right. Okay. You're going to paint it orange. Okay.
I wasn't, but that's a good idea, man.
Sorry.
White and blue. Ando heeft er nog niks bij gezet, zo te zien. Monique ook nog niet. Oh ja, Monique heeft deze foto erbij gezet. Yeah, that's coming along great. He posted this 4 hours ago. The Centurion. Dat begint er ook al goed uit te zien, Tom. Lekker doorgaan. Dominique heeft nog geen foto's bijgeplaatst, zo te zien. Oh, wel.
Ik wou net zeggen, ik heb er wel een paar bij geplaatst.
Daaronder, ja. Ja, ik zie het. Hier zo. Dus gewoon...
Nu wordt laat koffie.
Of het ziet er al goed uit.
Ja, ik ben er nog niet klaar mee. Het is nu eigenlijk aan het drogen. Want dat PE dat plakt niet zo lekker op verf.
Als het nog nat is niet, nee.
Nee, als het droog is ook niet.
Oh, oké.
Het blijft echt niet plakken. Dan moet je het echt goed drogen.
Heb je er alles, hoe noem je dat, 10 secondenlijn voor?
Ja, ik heb Collene 20 en Zeppeke.
Oh, oké.
En dat werkt normaal gesproken wel. Maar ik gebruik tegenwoordig spuitbussen voor warnis.
Oh ja.
Deze. Dat scheelt mijn airbrush weer schoonmaken.
Kijk. Ik loop even door de foto's van Guusje heen, want dit is nog van gisteren toen alles nog verpakt zat. Kijken of dat ze nog iets erbij heeft gezet. Dit heeft ze gisteren allemaal gemaakt. ...22 uur geleden. Ja, dit is van 9 uur geleden. Bezig met de wanden, vloeren en plafonds. En daar is ook het Nederlands tintje. Stoeltjes gemaakt. Ramen. Deuren. Alles. Laddertjes. Trapjes. Oh, zelfs een loopband zit erbij. Kijk, leuk. Kijk, de schilderijtjes heeft ze vervangen naar dingen van Rotterdam. Nice. Goed bezig, Guusje.
Ja, ze zet echt weer een kunstwerkje neer, hoor.
Dieter, daar ga ik ook eventjes wat foto's van doorscrollen van gisteren. Kijken of dat er vandaag wat foto's bij staan. Dit hebben we ook al gezien eerder. Decals erop. Deze zijn van 18 uur geleden. 18 hours ago. Let's see if we got some new pictures. No. These are all from 18 hours ago, so Dieter will post some new ones, I guess. We showed this one from Lewis earlier. Dave didn't post any new ones. And James, we saw them earlier. I don't know if Steph is going to join us, but he was busy with this fucker. Oh, he's trying to open this YouTube video. And I guess that's it. For now. Oké, 14 minutes to go. Of nog 40 minuten te gaan voordat het nieuwe blok begint. Voor de nieuwe blok will start.
I would say a small coffee break.
Yes, very good idea. Oké. Koffiekopjes worden weer gevuld.
How do you make a coffee in that 1 minute?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It take me that long to get to the kitchen.
It's very simple. You go, love, coffee.
Oh, I see. Ah. Is that what you do, James?
Oh, I wish. My good lady went to sleep several hours ago. Because she was tired, which is, the logical thing to do.
Yep.
And I'm still waiting for my supper. So I don't think we'll be eating tonight somehow. Never mind. I'll grab something else.
She's doing late.
Yeah, she's been working the last 2 days where she's worked through the night.
Yeah.
So it mucks up her body clock something rotten. So it's fine.
I used to work nights, a job I used to have, and I'd found that if you eat at the times that you want to be in, right?
Mm.
So if you eat a normal dinner at the normal time, your body will go back to the right time pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, I keep trying to persuade my lovely lady that is the case, but unfortunately, she's not. She's quite often operates on Russian time, so okay. Yeah, it can be a bit awkward. You tend to find because she's come back from Russia reasonably recently ago.
Yeah.
You tend to find her body clock's all over the place anyway.
Yeah.
And then when you start doing crazy shifts and stuff, yeah, it just impacts even more.
How was her trip?
Her trip was really good. Mum's in good health.
Yeah.
Great grandma is in good health, so yeah, everything's good. Great grandma is still how can I put it? She has her grandma. So it's not great grandma. Her grandma. She lives in a little village, and she has a large garden, but she doesn't use it as a garden. She grows potatoes mainly. has done for all of her life, basically. But obviously, she's of an age now where she's not really got the ability to manage the plot, so to speak. So she has a few fancy men that come around and do it for her.
Ooh.
And she's coming up to her 90s, I think, now.
It doesn't matter.
No, absolutely not. But yeah, I find it quite amusing. I got to be honest.
Yeah. Fancy men.
I'm ashamed to say I did go there once to specifically at the time of year when the crop needed to be bought in, and I did about half an hour's worth of digging, got blisters all over my hands, and had to give up. And I sat there and watched my mother-in-law and my mother-in-law's mother digging potatoes out for about 9 hours.
Gosh.
Yeah, not very impressed with that English bloke.
No, well, he's a soft English man.
Yeah,
you know.
I think they were words that were used. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I say that it was. What's funny? I mean, me and Tasha have been married now for 20 odd years, and my mother-in-law's mother addresses me as, I don't know his name. She literally does not know my name. Good impression.
Yes. Memorable.
Yay! We're getting somewhere.
Well done, Jeff. I put that link in the chat that I found for the guidelines for YouTube.
Thank
and
you.
I even found the link that gives you a Dutch language one. I'm a good boy. But it's not so much a list of words. It's more of a list of subjects and things like that. You can't.
Oh, okay. So it's not particular words.
No, I couldn't see one on there. But that's your guidelines, and it all basically stems down to money because it's advert led. Okay, so you've got a company that says we'll advertise on your platform, but you have to have some sort of standards, and we don't want to have adverts on your YouTube videos that are questionable.
Yeah.
Because it damages their brand. So that's why YouTube and Facebook have to be so careful. As they lose the ad revenue, they lose Facebook. I guess.
It's all about the money.
Always about the money.
Yep. Ik ben aan het kijken nu.
I watched a film this afternoon. It wasn't scary, but it was it's called Passengers. Seen that, anyone?
Yeah. That's the space one.
That's right.
Yeah.
With Crispy Rat.
Yeah, good film.
Yeah, it's good.
And it's also a scary movie.
No, it's got Jennifer Lawrence in it and Chris Pratt, so it's not that scary. No, not scary. No, peril and drama, I suppose.
Oh. Oh, Dominique gaat de houtjes plakken.
Ja, ik ben de houtjes aan het plakken.
En hoeveel houtjes ging je plakken precies? Ongeveer?
Geen idee.
Veel.
Dit ongeveer.
Oh my. Dan heb jij in ieder geval nog wel eventjes werk.
Ja, voorlopig ben ik wel even mee bezig.
Nou, kom ik straks nog even bij je kijken.
Dat is goed.
Got a song stuck in my head. But I can't. It's a rude song, so I can't sing it to get it out of my head.
I'm intrigued now.
Do you want to hear it? I'll PM it to you because I don't want these guys to get banned.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, what's that on mute? Well, not mute, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear me, Malcolm.
Sorry, what? What was it?
I was on mute. When you have it in your head in about half an hour, you can sing it to us after the show.
I'll share my screen. I can even do better than that.
Yeah, I'm not sure you want to listen to Malcolm sing that.
Yeah. Have you heard it before, James?
No, I've not looked yet. I've just got my hand full at a second.
Oh.
Monique, jij hebt een vooruitziende blik, denk ik. Stefan, je bent toch niet al een nieuwe doos aan het uitzoeken?
Nee.
Dat is waar een beetje petto.
En nu ligt er iemand aan de tafel geplaatst. Ja, dit is voor het tweede project wat ik in die 48 uur wilde gaan bouwen.
Goh, zit jij nou ook al zo?
Ja, precies.
Ik zit me nou gewoon af te vragen wat ik morgen moet gaan doen.
Ja, ik ook. Ik zit nou al bijna 2,5 uur zit ik met hele kleine details al te werken. Zo van, dan kan ik er dit nog wat bij doen. Zal ik er dit nog wat bij doen? Staat dit daar wel goed? Of zal ik het nog een millimeter naar rechts op plaatsen?
Okay, so recap. Stefan and Don are finished? Question mark?
Yep.
What?
Almost.
What?
Almost.
What?
Ding, 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 ding. So.
I'm drinking my coffee. Smoking a cigarette and I'm finished.
And getting a good night's sleep. No, this is terrible. This is not good.
Ik denk dat ik hier maar morgen mee verder ga.
Ja.
Yeah. 2 projects in 48 hours. Oh, James, you have to step it up for next year.
Well, I just don't know what to say to it. I've got to be honest.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
See, what you can't see there, James, is he hasn't painted the other side.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's how he's got round that.
Yeah,
I bet he hasn't painted the underneath of the board either.
Yeah.
So look, that's unpainted. Yeah.
This one is also not painted.
Yeah.
That's not really finished, then, is it? Really?
Not finished. No. No. You could do more wall on that side.
Yeah.
And about underneath, is that painted? Don't turn it over.
No.
No, that nice piece of green velvet across the bottom.
Maybe some graffiti on the other side.
Yeah, you could do the other side. That'd be quite good.
Now, I hadn't noticed this, but by putting the tarp over the cockpit, that's very clever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He thought this through, Malcolm.
He has, yeah. Is there a reference picture with a tarpaulin over the top of the cockpit?
There's no tarp over the cockpit.
Is there?
No. The cockpit is painted. With some moss, and
Hold it close
you
to
can
the camera.
you can see through it. And
looks like it's covered.
Looks like there's a tarp, doesn't it?
That's it. Yeah. It's a moss green.
What about the engine? Is it in there?
Yeah.
Does it work?
That doesn't work.
Almost. Almost.
I tell you, it's a lovely job with the airbrushing, buddy. It's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it's a lot of chipping with hairspray.
Great.
He always takes my hairspray.
Needs
Yeah,
it for his beard, Miranda.
I don't have hairspray, so yeah.
He's got head spray.
Got moustache wax. That's all I've got.
Polish.
Yeah.
Polish. Yeah, very, very well done, Stefan. I think realistically, the next one you do, I think the challenge is for you to not do it within 12 hours.
Yeah.
James.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Ooh.
Now, hang on a minute. I might be being silly here, but I'm sure that was a plane.
I transferred the plane into this.
This was a tank for my winter deo.
Oh, okay.
This is a damaged tank. Look.
Oh, yeah, very good. Oh, you could get some lights in that, Don.
Yeah.
You've got time.
Ja. Tomorrow.
Ga je er verlichting in maken, Don?
Hè?
Ga je er verlichting in maken?
Iets van vlammen. Want dingen binnen de fik gestaan. Staat in de fik.
Ja.
Misschien wel, ja.
Want dat vraagt hij, of dat je er verlichting in gaat maken.
Ja, ik versta hem. Welkom, tomorrow show, not?
Yeah.
Oh, I put pictures from my plane.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, on sit rep.
Not the finished one.
Oh right, no worries. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's a show tomorrow morning. So if you're awake.
Wat gebeurt er?
Hij komt aan. Hij gaat daar.
That reminds me, Don. I need to set that up. Thank you for reminding me.
You crazy dog.
James, did you ever saw a diorama with a hawk I made?
A hawk?
Yeah, hawk launch missile.
No, I don't think I did.
No, I will get it for you.
James, you on the show tomorrow, buddy?
I think there's a fair chance I will be.
Yeah, it's fancy dress. I forgot to tell you. It's fancy dress.
Then I won't be.
Come on, you got something. It's fancy dress. So yeah, you need to be fancy dress.
Oh, I like how you set me up there. That's just, yeah.
No, Steve's. I'm not. It does sound like a wind up, but no, Steve suggested it, and I agree. And I think He's got several costumes he's going to wear. He said so.
He's got several costumes.
He's got several costumes to choose from, so he will be dressing up for the show, and so will I. Not sure what. It might just be a mask and a thing, but.
This is the small diorama, James.
Bear with me a second.
A Hawk missile launcher. And I've put some light in it. And I will put out my lights over here.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
I'm a little concerned, though. I've got to be honest.
Why?
In that, you've got 24 hours to build. You could have done something like that. you know.
Yeah, but this one I had built it in, I think, a week or 5, 6.
Blimey. Blimey. In my defence.
Here we go.
In my defence, this is the most modelling I've done in quite some time. So,
yeah, me too, bud.
I've done more modelling in the last however many hours it is than I have done in a long, long time.
It takes something like this sometimes to push you, doesn't it?
Yeah, force you to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is model making. I haven't done much, although I did make this tank here, so that kind of counts, I suppose. So I have done model making. I made this tank the other day at the Model Blitz in Portsmouth.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was really cool. So it wasn't a model show; it was a model making day, which is lovely.
Oh really?
That's what I'm all about. Yeah, so I was kind of copying their, watching them and trying to copy how they did it, so we could do it too one day. But yeah, this guy was built.
A model making day. That's really cool. I like that idea.
Yeah, so it was lovely. You know, people were sort of wandering around, chatting to other people. Everyone had a table to themselves. You know, so all different tables around the place, and they had like tea and coffee and cakes and stuff like that.
Cakes.
There.
Whoa, hang on a minute.
Yeah, cakes. Yeah, guess why I stayed.
Yeah.
And then I got this guy done mostly. Don't know if you saw him before.
Yeah.
He's nearly done. See, I've done a bit.
You've done a lot more than me.
I know, weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
My New Year's resolution is to do some modelling in a week.
Yeah.
I'm taking December off, and I'm going to make lots and lots of models.
How the hell?
What's that video yet, James?
Sorry?
What's that video yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. Oh, I'm feeling under pressure, Malcolm.
Good.
You still have a whole day ahead of you tomorrow.
Yeah. What time does it finish?
7 o'clock our time.
Okay. So your clocks change?
Yeah.
Okay. So do ours. So. Someone's going to have to climb up Big Ben and change the big clock.
Yeah.
Dig up the stones. Dig up the stones in Stonehenge. Move them around.
Yeah.
Do the clocks change tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fall back.
Yes, I have watched that video, and yes. You You can't sing that. You're quite right.
Well, you can. I mean, technically, you can.
Technically.
Because there's nothing rude in it, is there? It was just a rude song. All the bad words are in your head. Well, they are, aren't they? There's no swearing in it.
I was laughing because I was just thinking to myself, now will YouTube understand that?
Malcolm,
You know how to find out. Yeah.
now you're saying that you get that song in your head.
Yeah.
I got another song in my head. It's from Kylie Minogue.
Oh, I should be so lucky.
No. Can't get it out of my head.
The locomotive?
No. Can't get you out of my head.
That's the song, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Sorry, my Kylie Minogue knowledge was lacking. I apologize. And I don't have that album. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, sorry.
Dieter asked, everyone is still here and awake?
Yep.
Yep.
There's one great British female singer I'm totally fan of. That's Kim Wilde.
Oh, right. Showing your age there.
Yeah. It's one of my dreams.
Oh yeah.
I can get to a concert of her, but no, because of the PTSD.
Yeah.
I think it's not good to go.
Gotcha. You know, private show.
Yeah. I wish. The coffee is ready here, but I don't think she's coming to the Netherlands for just for that.
Does she still tour?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's going to be in Holland next year.
Yeah.
So Miranda, do you share this interest?
I kind of forced to.
You allow this behavior.
No, I like her music too, but not as much as Stefan does. He can listen to it over and over and over again.
Yeah. She's a pretty lady too.
Yeah. And a very good singer. A beautiful voice.
Last time I had it with, it was a boy band called Take That.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Were you allowed to listen to them in the house?
No.
No.
Yeah, we do.
Last year, Kim Wilde made a small concert just before Christmas.
Yeah, it was online.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was online.
Doesn't she do gardening now?
Oh, Dieter zag Kim Wilde met Nena enkele jaren terug.
Ja.
Gaaf, Dieter.
I don't think she's the right person, am I?
What did you say, James?
Doesn't she do gardening now?
Gardening? She still does stores.
Oh, okay. Well, I must be thinking of someone different.
Who are you thinking of?
I don't know.
Everyone does gardening, don't they?
Well, yeah.
I don't think the Queen does.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So, listen, guys, we have about 2 minutes left before we end this block, and the next block will start at 11 o'clock. So, if anyone wants to take a coffee break before we start the next block, here we go. Zo, nou, lieve mensen, heel erg bedankt voor het kijken. Veel plezier bij het volgende blok. Bedankt voor de donaties. En heb je nog niet gedoneerd, dan kun je bij het volgende blok ook weer doen. Jullie hebben een uurtje extra vannacht, dus zet hem op. En ja, wij zien jullie morgen vroeg om 8 uur weer. So, have a nice night and see you later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.